Hi everyone, this is Mara Allard of Wind, Water, and Wisdom. It's Monday, which means it is the day that I pull an oracle card, and it's the message for anyone watching this video this week. The guides and angels have tuned into your energy, and this is the message they want to deliver to you, to think about, to ponder, to pay attention as the week unfolds. I'm using the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and the card this week is Sky Dancer's Surrender. This beautiful sort of caterpillar, butterfly, surrendering to a beautiful sun or moon, whatever you want to imagine it is in the sky in this picture. And surrender is surrendering, we can make it really literal. Surrendering, where you vision people down on their knees surrendering to the police. Surrendering seems hard, like as if your back's up against the wall. And this doesn't look like that. Can surrender be beautiful? Can surrender be an uplifting instead of feeling like I give up? I think it can be both. I think in surrendering, it can feel uncomfortable, but the end result is beautiful, if that makes sense. I think we can give our power, or we can look to others to make us whole. So we could be in a relationship and looking to our partner to make us feel good. We can be looking at our job or our work to make us feel good. We can be looking at our stuff to make us feel good. We can be looking at social media to make us feel good. We can be escaping in all sorts of ways to make us feel good. I remember when I was getting sober, it was surrendering to a power greater than yourself. Surrendering that feeling of needing something to complete you and giving that over to something greater than yourself. This is asking you to do similar. What can you surrender this week? What can you begin to wiggle your attachment from and surrender it over to something greater? Be yourself. I think of this sometimes if there was to be a fire in my house. I'm a Libra. I love stuff as far as, even though I practice feng shui, all the things I have do bring me joy. I like clothes, I like jewelry, I like nice things around me. I love my candles, my incense, my crystals, my oils, my furnishings, my paintings. I love it all. But if my home was burning down, what are the two items I would take? Not people or animals, the two items I always ask. And what would I feel like if this home burnt to the ground? If the home burned to the ground, I would be sad. I would be sad because it's a beautiful place that I feel whole in. It is my sanctuary. It is my refuge from the world. But that's the energy I've created in this space. That isn't the belongings. If my home was to burn to the ground, two items I would take. I would take the picture of me dancing with my oldest son on his wedding day, because our faces show only pure love. And I would take a pottery bowl that my youngest son made me in high school, that I didn't even pack when I moved. I put it in the car and carried it myself. It means so much to me. It imbues love to me. Those are the only things that I care about in this whole home that I want in my world. And all they represent for me is love. So I would surrender to my attachment to everything in here. Where can you surrender? Are you in a place in your life where you are given up trying to get rid of something? Surrender it over to a power greater than yourself, a belief greater than yourself. Look at the world detached. That's a surrendering. When you don't get embroiled in what is going on the big stage of the world right now, it doesn't mean you don't care. You're surrendering your attachment to knowing about it or to getting emotionally attached about it. If you're in this rat race of a job that consumes you, you need to surrender a part of that because you're not attending to your own needs. If you're in a relationship where you're looking to that other person to complete you, you will never be happy. That person is incapable of making you happy. Happiness resides inside of you. Can you surrender the part of you that calls that person to complete you. You can love that person without attachment. That's the key. Can you love without attachment? Can you work without attachment to the extra? Are you being filled up? This used to be me. The external validation from your career, the reviews, the promotions, the money. Can you detach from that? Can you still have that job and know that you're doing great work with inner pride instead of the outer attachment calling you in? That's this week. Where in your life can you surrender? And I would love you to comment. Where do you think this week? Because here's what happens. When you comment, when you put it in writing, it becomes almost real. It's like a commitment to yourself. So put it in the comment. Where in your life do you need to surrender this week? Or to even plant the thought that you need to surrender something. Awesome. I'd love to hear what you're surrendering. And just so a reminder, I am offering now through the end of January Oracle card readings for the energies of 2025. So you'll get an anchor card, a card of the theme for the year. I'll have a closing card, what the year, wrapping it up, and then the 12 months through. Your guides and angels pick the decks. I have a ton. I may not have worked with them, but I'll get through it. And it's beautiful to see. Sometimes I get songs that go along with the reading, or I hear quotes, or I get wisdom along, and I'll pass that guidance along as well. It's a journey next year for all of us. It's a 9-year in numerology, which means completions. So we're wrapping something up before we go into a 1 year in 2026. So if you'd like a little peek into what the themes will be for each month and the year for you, you can just go on my website, windwaterandwisdom.com, go to the wisdom offerings, and there's an oracle card 2025 guidance selection right there. Have a great week.